is a small work done by me as a scholar, as a student, which we have done it, which I am going to present before you. This is one, first astronomical, the one number one, father of space program, Vikram Sarabhai. Without his incisive intellectual thought process and presenting the things, our space program might have not been successful as we see today. That's why it's called as father of Indian space program, Vikram Sarabhai. The next one, the greatest sons of the soil produced by India is none other than Missile Man of India. We call him Missile Man, though he is the President of India. He is known as a Missile Man before he became the DRDO chief. He is the architect in sending the satellites into the space. Space program ka, like you send a car on a road. He has made the satellites, how to send the satellite into the space. That's how his initial starting point. From there he has been drafted to the DRDO and has become the chief of the DRDO, then finally President of India. These two. Down below you can see a small cartoon appeared in the Times of India, 2014. Our space program is under the active consideration, and we thought we'll get some technological support from America. We knocked it. But they said, we will not permit. You are a buffalo man, buffalo person. They have taken this one to their heart and put their entire might into the system, and what we are today, and we are today, after 2014. This New York Times is a published cartoon. We are all proud of them. The next one. This is why the Prime Minister is the top. This is the organization where just for your making, like we are having Indian Council of Astrological Sciences, the space program is also headed by Prime Minister, Space Commission, Department of Space, and the autonomous bodies. This is where not only the governmental bodies, all the public participation, the NGOs, so many people, more than 356 organizations have contributed for the development of the space program of India. Next one. I will take one part. Chandrayan program is a small program known as Indian Lunar Exploration Program by the Indian Space Research Organization. There are so many missions which has been done. 3 missions which has been so far concluded. Next one. This is how the money has been pumped into the systems. 2008, first program, 425 crores, 19, 972 crores, 23, 615 crores. There's a huge amount of money in phase 2. Why I will tell you a little later. Next one. This is the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle. This Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle is the brainchild of APJ. Is the man who has conceptualized and made this program work up to the 2000. From there onwards, it has been taken, and today we are sending so many satellites into the space and earning a lot of money in the form of foreign currency. Next one. This is simple how a small intelligent people living on Mother Earth trying to explore the entire cosmos. As our Satish Sharma rightly said, after Big Bang, all these have come into existence, and out of it, one system, solar system, is our system, which we are living. We are there. From there, we are sending nowadays satellites to all the places. Satellites from Earth to all the places. Even we have sent to Mars exploration. And other countries have sent up to the Neptune, Pluto also. It has been explored. So this is the scientific development, what is happening on the Mother Earth. Next one. These are the two Mother Earth. From there, the next one for everyone seeing from the childhood is Moon. Next one. How the process is there. The satellite first they will make orbit around the Earth, because Earth has its own attraction, gravity. So you can't send a satellite straight away from Earth to Moon. सीधा ऐसे नहीं भेज सकता है. You can't send like a straight line. It has to take first stabilize around the Earth satellite. Makes Earth satellite stabilize there, make it, then increase its velocity by extending its orbits one by one. The last one they go, and where it seizes the less power, it is the power is there, less power. From the less power, you use the rocket power, rocket energy, eject the satellite into the interstellar space. Take them, guide them, go to the moon. You don't go and land on the moon. If you go land on the moon, it's like phase 2. I will explain you that one. Dham ho jayega, your satellite will be broken down. So you have to take gradually to the moon and make it once again orbital, stabilize it, slowly descending. Go to the near to 100 kilometers of the moon, stabilize there. After stabilization, they slowly make them to land under the surface of the moon. Slow landing and hard landing. If you try hard landing, there is a possibility your satellite will go away, which will happen in Chandrayan 2. Soft landing, slowly, gradually, it lands on the surface of the Earth. This is how the entire thing makes a satellite going into the next. Satellite means moon or any planet, Mars, anything. Launching Chandrayan, just see how much it has been done, a small video. Next, wait. It's gone. It's not playing. Yeah, a small video. It's opening up, and you're sending huge one, more than 100 tons. Lifted up, goes. The path which I have shown you in the previous slide, this take the same thing. The rockets will be separated for the first phase. It's still in the Earth orbit only. It's not gone out of the Earth. Separation. The rockets will fall down to the surface and they will be collected later for the further investigation. It's on the camera view. It goes like that. Separation. So finally satellite separates out from the polar launch vehicle. This is the satellite which makes to the path towards the moon. Yeah, next slide. So this is how it has been. October 2008, Chandrayan 1 has been successfully launched by PSLV, found water on the lunar surface. The launching details has been given, which will prepare a horoscope later on this thing. The orbiter here has lost after 312 days of completion. Partially success, water has been found on the lunar surface by Indian scientists. Next one. 2. Chandrayan 2 has roadblocks, though it started with 425 crores. Launch is supposed to be 2012, but because of the failure of Russian satellite, next one, Russian satellites, which we have the collaboration, Phobos has finally didn't reach the place, so it lost it. So the Russian collaboration with India has been stopped. So Indians has to do on their own. We have done our own research, and finally the project value has been increased, and we have done ourselves. Our technology has come with the help of other astronomical and aeronautical agencies. Next one. So finally it has been landed 6th September 2019. During its descent phase during the surface, the contact with the lander was lost after it crash landed. This was one, it's a dumb hard landing. Landed on the surface of the moon, broken down into pieces. So we couldn't able to do, but the orbiter which has taken the satellite is still alive in the orbit of the moon. That's why we always say partial success. Even this orbital one has been, the utility of this thing has been done in the Chandrayan 3. That's one reason the Chandrayan 3 project value has come down considerably. Next one. This is 3. This is the best mission which has been an entire astronomers, all the people across the world has lauded the efforts of the ISRO. Here they've used all the technology by using the orbiter in the Chandrayan 2, using those technology, made our satellite to land soft on the surface of the moon. Slow descent from 100 kilometers. These are the details. I'll show you the horoscope of this one later. Next one. 23rd, the lander successfully soft landed in the lunar south place. This is the first one. South Pole made the first country which made its satellite land on the moon. That's why that point is known as Shiva Shakti as by Prime Minister. Shiva Shakti is the name of the place where your Chandrayan has landed on the south pole of the moon. Then your Pragyan rover has come out and walked on the 8 meters, almost 26 feet on that day. I'll show that one also to you a little later. Next one. This one landing at the place and the Prime Minister is lauding the scientists of the ISRO. Next one. These are the components, Chandrayan 3. This is a complete rocket. This is the component Chandrayan 3, integrated components. Next one. Propulsion modules which has been used there. Next one. This one actually landed in the surface of the moon. Lander. Next one. From the lander, your rover will come out. This is one which came out from lander, which moved onto the surface of the moon and collected the photos and material and brought back. Next one. This is the landing. I'll show you the landing. How it has been soft landed. This is your Chandrayan 3. You can see it has been, the photograph has been done by NASA, not by us. And they vividly watch you how successful you are. See how slowly it comes. It avoided the craters, valleys, slowly. The cameras put it on this particular satellite has marked this place where it has to be landed softly. You can see how slowly it is landing. Whereas Chandrayan 3, hard landing, we just lift it. We couldn't able to control the mission. The entire mission has failed. You can see the shadow of the satellite. It's landed, soft landed, excellently landed, which has been lauded by the entire country. All the world has lauded this particular experiment. Next one. This is the one which is our Indian photography, satellite photography. Next one. This is a mark which has been done on the surface of the moon. It's very called as our Shiva Shakti point. The next one. Yes, this is up to now. This is an astronomical explanation. I'll give a little time for the astrological. We have done a greater research, and those people who want to do much more research to take the details and do much more research. The first one, Chandrayan 1. I'll come back to it. That also I'll come. We'll see astrologically how it has been happened. This one, Chandrayan 1. Where you can see here, the Lagna is Tula, D9 is Capricorn, and see the Lagna and Lagna lot. Lagna and Lagna. Lagna with Sun, Mars, Saturn Yoga Karka aspecting Lagna. By and large, is positive. 10th house, you can see the 10th house. 10th house is the Cancer with its own Lord. Very, very positive. D9 chart, you can see Jupiter and Moon in 10th house. Very, very strong. Very strong. 10th house in Rahu Ketu axis. A slightly negative force. So Chandrayan, how much partially we are successful? The negative force of Rahu Ketu has rightly our Jaipur chapter chairman has explained. Rahu makes the entire energy, though all the factors are very positive, but it taken out. The project is partially successful where water has been found on the moon surface South Pole. The orbiter lost after 312 days. Lost. Only the positive side is we found only water on the surface of the moon. That is the scientific evidence. The two parts, the negative force, Rahu has taken out. Astrological I am explaining, not scientifically. Next one. Chandrayan 2, you can see here. The Lagna Scorpio with Jupiter, a benefic. Lagna Lord Mars in 9th house with Sun and Mercury. Very, very positive, very strong. 10th house, Leo, its Lord Sun. 9th with Mars. You can see the Mars impact of Mars here. In D9, Saturn, the retrograde, aspecting 10th house. Venus, the Lagna Lord, aspected by Mars, malefic. Gone. Top, your entire project 2 has gone out. But the project has a partial success. Arbiter is still there. Because of this arbiter's availability in this part 2, the Chandrayan 3 is completely successful. This is where the astrological aspects will come and see how you can able to predict. Next one. Chandrayan 3, Lagna, Scorpio Lagna, aspected by its own Lord Mars from 10th house. He is with Venus, best benefic. Venus, Lagna Lord has a combination. 10th house with Venus and Mars. 10th house is powerfully aspected by Jupiter. Jupiter aspect in 10th house makes you this one very clear. Means Jupiter, Venus, Mars are very positive in this horoscope. In D9 chart, 10th house is with Venus, a best benefic. The project is almost full success. Means 2 benefics and the Lagna Lord in all the 2 charts are very, very positively posited and given you the rate of its success on its own. Next one. The 3 programs, important of ascendant, its Lord is amply clear. Impact of 10,000 its Lord has amply demonstrated in all 3 charts. The benefic and malefic aspects and its influences has been clearly indicated. Navamsha chart shown very clearly the outcome from all the 3 programs. You can do a lot of more research by using D10, D60. Those people who are interested, take the details, the material is available and it will be published in the souvenir also. You can do research and come back with some conclusions. Next one. This is what we can see here. Open for a lot of research and the last 2 slides. Next one. Plate. This is where the women force, man force put together and made this Chandrayan 3 successful and was being lauded by everyone. The force of the people, force of the intelligence, the Prime Minister, everyone, entire world has looked at it very keenly on it. And most of the countries have seen you when who are going to fail. Fail kaise hoga dekh rahe log. Whereas we made our success story written on the script in the history of our Indian space program. Next one. Thank you very much. Thank you. These details are available to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for an educational presentation. May I now request Senior National Vice President Pandit Satish Sharma ji to honor the speaker, please. At the same time, a great round of applause for ISRO. It is so coincidental, sir. On a Shravana Nakshatra day, we are talking about Chandra Nakshatra and we are talking about Chandrayan.